Namaste, beautiful yogis. Today we're doing the back bends and flow, which is also the heart opening, the area for our soul and the area where we're experiencing all our emotions. So let's go ahead and begin in the crocodile pose. Coming onto the belly, placing one palm down, placing the other palm on top, and then grounding the forehead on the floor. Rolling the feet out, relaxing the legs. Just taking a moment to roll the forehead from side to side, to release any tension, to soften. And then start taking full, deep breaths here. Slowing down, relaxing, releasing. And as you're breathing here slowly and mindfully, draw your attention to your heart, acknowledging that in this space you experience all your emotions, all the battles that you're facing on a daily basis. They're all happening here. So for today's practice, I invite you to set an intention to let go of any inner battle, to allow yourself to soften and to release, relaxing your body, softening your heart, and then opening it up to experience whatever you're going through at the moment without any fighting. So take one more inhale in. And on exhale, go ahead, extend your feet behind you, pressing the tops of your feet down, opening your feet as wide as your hips. Now slide your hands on both sides of your rib cage. Press all 10 toes onto the mat so your knees are lifted. Press the pubic bone down, hug the elbows in, and on inhale, without pressing into the hands, right, my hands are light to lift the upper body. And on the exhale, vertebra by vertebra, release down. Two more times with your breath. Inhale, lift up. Maybe go a little bit higher. Still, hands are light. And exhale, soften down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Feel all the work in your upper back. Fire up your legs. Really engage them. Press the tops of the feet down. And exhale, soften onto the floor. Go ahead, slide your hands in front of you. Bring the right forearm parallel to the short side of your mat. Bringing your feet together, roll your torso to the right, and then gently go ahead and lift your torso up, extending the left hand up. You can stay here or you can flow dynamically. Exhale, coming onto the left side. Inhale onto the right. Exhale left. And inhale right. Two more times. Exhale left. Inhale right. And exhale left. Eventually come all the way down onto the floor. Go ahead, bend your left knee, catch it behind you with your left palm, and start drawing your foot closer to your pelvis. It doesn't have to go deep, just stay where you are. Even if your foot is high, you will still feel the stretch in your quads. Take one more inhale and exhale, release, switch into the other side. So if it's hard to catch your foot, you can roll your torso a little bit to the side first, then guide the foot down and eventually square your pelvis, turning your torso forwards. Take inhale here. And on exhale, release down. Coming into the Sphinx pose. Hug your upper arms in to measure that the elbows are right under the shoulders. And then bring the forearms down. Inhale, draw the sternum forward, slide the shoulder blades down, open your heart. And on exhale, fire up your legs. Press the tops of your feet down, lift your knees off the ground. Roll the outer hips towards the floor, and then lift the inner thighs up towards the ceiling. So in any back bends, your legs are gonna do half of the work. Inhale, open your chest a little bit more, press the scapulas forwards. And exhale, hug your core, lift the belly button off the floor. Maybe stay here. Maybe gently tuck your toes under, lifting your body up, coming into the forearm plank. If it's easier, you're more than welcome to interlace your fingers together, making sure that the elbows are still as wide as your shoulders. Take a full inhale here and full exhale. One more inhale in and exhale, release everything down. Bring your hands on both sides of your ribs. Tuck your toes under, shift into all fours, and then downward facing dog. For the first one, go ahead, sway the pelvis from side to side. Maybe gently pedal your feet, bending one knee, bringing the opposite heel down. Walk in your puppy. Staying here, or if you're full of energy, inhale, you're more than welcome to shift your body weight forwards, coming into the plank. So don't look down between your hands, look in front of your mat to keep the chest open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, maybe one more time, play around here, shifting into the plank. And exhale, down dog. Eventually walking your feet forwards. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, airplane in the hands, lift up to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forwards. Inhale, come halfway up. And on exhale, bending your knees, step your right leg back, release the right knee to the floor. Inhale, send your pelvis forwards and down. Sweep your hands over your head and then go ahead and interlace them in the elbows. Pressing the shoulder blades forward. Imagine that you're leaning back with your head and then open your heart, look up. Exhale, engage your core. Draw it towards your spine. Take one more yummy inhale here, widening through the chest. And exhale, release the palms down. Step the left leg back. Inhale, plank. Exhale. You're more than welcome to flow through your vinyasa, taking any modifications that feel good, or you can stay in down dog instead. Inhale, reaching the right leg high. And on exhale, step it through between your hands. Round the left knee down. Inhale, soften the pelvis forward. Open your hands, interlacing them in the elbows. Once again, lift your sternum up, opening the heart. And exhale, hands to the floor. Gently step the left foot forward. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, airplane in the hands, reach up to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, with gratitude, dive down. Inhale, come halfway. And on exhale, step the left leg back. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your torso. Exhale, bend in the elbows, draw them down and back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, ground your hands. Down dog or vinyasa of your choice, whatever makes you feel yummy this morning. Once you're in down dog, inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step it through between your palms. Anchor for your feet. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, straight. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach. And exhale, ground the hands. Step back, down dog, vinyasa. You choose. Take full deep inhale in the down dog. Pull your heart a little bit closer to your thighs by pressing a lot through your hands. And exhale. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, airplane into the high lunge once again. Exhale, palms together, elbows touch. Inhale, draw the hands up and sink deeper into your hips. Exhale, hug them in. Inhale, soften. Exhale, touch. Inhale, soften. Exhale, touch. Inhale, soften. Exhale, touch. Inhale, reach the hands up. And on exhale, ground them down. Down dog or vinyasa. Breathe in here. Staying true to your breath. Inhale, reaching the left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Anchor down. Inhale, lift your hands over your heads. Exhale, touch the forearms, the elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale in. Inhale, open. Ooh. Exhale in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug. Inhale, reach your chest forward, open up. Exhale, draw it in. And on inhale, extend your hands. Exhale, ground down. Take a moment to flow through your vinyasa or down dog instead. Take one more inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forwards. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, airplane in the hands, reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Last stand and flow. Inhale, sun salute B, reach the hands up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, open your heart. And on exhale, palms together, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway. And on exhale, bending your knees, step your right leg back. Set the foot down, heel to heel alignment. And on inhale, lift your torso up, warrior one. Exhale, hands in front of you. Right elbow under the left. Go ahead and interlace your palms together. If it's not happening today, hug your hands behind the scapulas. Inhale, reach up for the fingertips. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale, hug the elbows to your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug. Inhale, reach, massaging the upper body. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, down. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Open your heart to the coming day. And on exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, reaching the right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Ground the left foot a little bit closer, heel to heel. And on inhale, lift your torso up. Exhale, left elbow under the right. Interlace the hands or hug the shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, down. And last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, hug the elbows in. Inhale, reach the hands up and over. And on exhale, dive down. Step back, vinyasa, down dog, whatever feels best. Take full inhale and down dog. And exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep the hands up and over, coming into Utkatasana. Engaging the core, straightening your spine. Exhale, sink deeper. And on inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. So let's do the dancer pose. Beautiful opening for your shoulders. So let's ground the left foot on the mat, lifting the toes, spreading them wide. And then let's shift the weight onto the left foot, catching the right leg behind you. Inhale, stretch the left hand high towards the ceiling. And on exhale, start leaning your torso forward, finding your balance. And then eventually, when you feel that you went far enough, start gently extending the right leg up and back. Look down on the floor, several feet in front of you, grounding your drishti, your focal points on one spot. Take full inhale. Exhale, come back to the center. Hands to your heart. Anjali Mudra. And then when you're ready, let's do the other side. Bringing the right foot in front of you, lifting your toes, spreading them wide. Shift your weight onto the right foot. Catch the left foot behind you. So reconnect to your breath first. Make sure that it's long and deep. And only when you're ready, start shifting your torso forward, finding your balance. And eventually extending that left leg back and up. Softening the left outer hip down towards the floor, squaring the pelvis. Take one more inhale. And exhale, lift up. Open your feet a little wider than your hips. Interlace your hands behind your spine, behind your sacrum. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, bend your knees. And dive your torso all the way down. Sweep your hands towards the floor over your head. Maybe rolling your head from side to side. Maybe swaying the torso. And then eventually touching the left shoulder to the left knee. And on inhale, straighten the right leg. Look under the right shoulder at the ceiling. Still pull the hands as far forward as you can. And exhale, release, switching the sides. Right shoulder to the right knee, straighten the left leg. And look under the left shoulder. Take full inhale. Exhale, come back to the center, release your hands down. And let's do final flow. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back into the plank. Maybe closing your eyes. Flow through the vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Now go ahead. Set your knees down. Hugging the elbows on both sides. Release onto the floor. Make pillow with your palms. And then go ahead, sway the pelvis from side to side. Releasing any tension. Now from here, we're gonna do the bow pose, Dhanurasana. When you're ready, bend your knees. Catch your feet behind you. Take full deep inhale. And complete exhale out. And at the end of your exhale, go ahead. Lift your legs back and up, allowing them to pull your chest back and up as well. And exhale, release. Making pillow with your palms, turn your head to either side. And maybe sway the hips from side to side once again. Now we're gonna do it one more time. When you're ready, coming back to the center, bend your knees. And on inhale, pull the legs back, open your chest. Stay in here, closing your eyes. And if it feels good, maybe go ahead and roll to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale. Release down. Go ahead, open your feet as wide as your hips and melt your torso to the floor, coming into the child's pose. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. And then sliding your hands on both sides, lift up. Go ahead, bring your feet in front of you. So let's do the forward fold to unwind all the back bends to counteract. Bringing your feet together, roll your pelvis back manually. Inhale, straighten up. And then exhale, softly dive forwards. It doesn't matter how long you can go, how deep, how far. But can you soften your head, releasing the tension from your face, from the neck, from the upper body? Maybe rocking the torso from side to side if that feels good. And on inhale, come back to the center. Bring one foot in front of the other. And then just go ahead and close your eyes. This is our final pose. We're finishing in Sukhasana, the easy seated position. So closing your eyes, scan through your body. Noticing all the difference between the beginning of practice and now. Noticing more space in your heart, more space for your upper back. And then eventually bring your palms together at your heart, combining them in Anjali Mudra. This is the mudra that we're doing so many times during the class, but not everyone knows what it symbolizes. So our minds has a tendency to label everything, left and right, black and white, right and wrong. But it is our hearts that lifts all those dualities. So the Anjali Mudra shows that when your heart is open, that when you can lead from the very center of your being, from the most pure place, you can overcome any dualities by uniting them together and uplifting the veil of illusions. So stay calm, stay grounded, and allow yourself to lead your path on a daily basis from the very heart. Namaste. Thank you for the beautiful practice.